This video dives into two powerful 200m showdowns, one showcasing total control, the other delivering a stunning upset. We analyze the tactics, turning points, and what these races mean for the future of sprinting.
In Kingston, so I know she wants a little bit of revenge here on Melissa Jefferson-Woodard.
Tamari Davis, second in Miami over this distance. Oh, sorry, my bad. There's Tamari Davis. Jaden Mays there. Another one of those fast Oregon Ducks from the Olympic trials in 2024 in this event. Made it through to the finals. Thelma Davies, she'll get a hometown welcome.
And rounding out the field, this is Celera Barnes. Had a breakout indoor season. The U.S. indoor champion at 60 meters. It's another great field, and after what Kenny Benari just did, I'm sure they're inspired to run really well in front of a great crowd.
Set.
Thomas away pretty smartly. Although it's just lost half a meter or so, and he's got to get moving here because Dina Asher-Smith is running a cracking bend and also going well. Jefferson-Woodard into the home straight with a good 2-meter lead.
Oh, wow.
Can Gabby Thomas hold this in? She's got work to do.
Oh, wow.
Hold of Jefferson-Woodard. Can she get there? It's going to be tight in the lead. But she's got it. 21.99. Well, well, well. Oh, wow. She doesn't even want to look at Gabby's own to go, sorry. Sorry. Look at Gabby's face.
Oh. You gotta remember, Melissa is actually the first leg on the relay team. She's a turn runner. This is a turn favorite track.
This is, like you said, it's a different 200 meters here. Wide turn. You only, once you straighten up in the home straight, you've only got about 75 meters left.
Yes, yes. And I know that's what Melissa was thinking when she got on that straightaway. This straightaway short, I'm winning. I don't got to hold on for that much longer this time. And she held on.
So that's not only a personal best, again, another record for this track in the stadium.
Wow. In the rain.
I mean, at this point, you think, well, Gabby didn't get a good start because you're thinking, yeah, Dina Asher-Smith was up on it, but then you suddenly realize Jefferson-Woodard is out there, but Gabby normally hauls people in, doesn't she?
She does. But sometimes when people are that far out there, I know there had to be a moment where Gabby was like, hold on a second, she actually is kind of far. There might have been a bit of panic getting into the straightaway because there was a lot of ground to make up. And you can see on Melissa's face, she knows that Gabby's going to be coming, but she has to hold on, and she did hold on and had the strength to be able to maintain in this 200. A huge win over the Olympic champion in the 200 meters. And she wanted that. Bad.
You look at, well, they didn't show it on that replay, and the rain's back, but Gabby Thomas was tight, you know, kind of fighting to get there. Didn't get there. 8 points.
Fourth at the World Junior Championships over 400 meters 4 years ago. Under 23 seconds this year. There'll be a huge roar for the athlete in 7. Elaine Thompson-Herah. Second fastest woman of all time over 100, the third fastest of all time over 200. Favour Ofili of Nigeria, their national record holder, the 19-year-old, will start in lane number 6. Natalia White of Jamaica will start in 5, 8th in the 100-metre final here, 4th at the Jamaican National Championships this year over this distance. Christine Mboma from Namibia, the 19-year-old national record holder, has had her injury problems this year, but she's back. She's in this final and starts in 4. Beth Dobbin of Scotland. The line-up in lane number 3, a semi-finalist in the Olympics last year, the Scottish record holder, 22.5 at her best. And completing the lineup from the Gambia, Gina Bass. Just outside 23 seconds in qualifying. She starts in lane number 2. So the final track action on this Saturday night. Bass, Dobbin, and Mboma, White. Ofili Thompson-Herah, there she is. Connolly and McDonald. She won the 100 metres in 10.95 seconds. That was her first individual Commonwealth Games medal. The athlete that's done the double-double, the 100 and 200 metres at 2 Olympics in a row, is aiming to win the 200-metre title here. Still shouts from fans around the crowd. But a clean start. Thompson-Herah has gone out nicely in lane number 7. She's took the stagger from Connolly outside of her. She's eating it up, the Jamaican. Thompson-Herah into the home straight. O'Feely, the Nigerian, in second in the lane inside of her. And Bomber's going to get the bronze. Keep your eye on the clock. 22.02 seconds. I thought it was under threat, and she's taken the game's record off Shawnee Miller-Weibo. A plus 0.6 metre wind. It was brilliant from Elaine Thompson-Herah, and now she's the double Commonwealth champion. She got exactly what she wanted here in Birmingham. O'Feely picks up the silver and Bomber the bronze. Both games' records have gone in the 200 metres, Steph, evening on the track.
Well, something about running at night here, it's just been magical. And do you know what? It wasn't that dramatic in the end. It pretty much went to script. Elaine made her presence known on the bend, and the race really was, in the end, for the silver and the bronze. And I'm just so pleased for her. You know, perhaps she didn't have the championships. Perhaps she didn't have the championships that she wanted in Eugene, but she has come back. And she has finished her season on her terms. You can see her third from the left in the screen. And you can, just in those first 20 meters, her stall was set out. The moment she was gone around that bend, no one was going to catch her. But the interesting battle was happening at the back as Christine Mbama we didn't really know what she was going to do. As you say, she was coming back from injury. Her very first 200, really, that we'd seen her in was in the heats. But Faber O'Feely managed to hold her off for that silver medal.
It was a huge win in the end. Such is the class of Elaine Thompson-Herah. And it means a lot for an athlete that has everything. Her house just sparkles of pure gold back in Jamaica. And as we said at the start of tonight's broadcast, Jamaican Independence Day today, and they've had a storming session here again in Birmingham. It was never in doubt, as you say, Steph. She went round the bend. She held her form wonderfully well. At her best, 21.53, but 22.02 tonight, and the gold medal.
The women's 200 meters has always been a stage where dominance, timing, and legacy collide. From championship nights to early season showdowns, the half-lap sprint often reveals more than just raw speed. It exposes hierarchy. Two races, separated by years and context, perfectly illustrate how unpredictable and brutal this event can be. Melissa Jefferson-Woodard's stunning upset of Gabby Thomas in 2025 and Elaine Thompson-Herah's commanding Commonwealth triumph in 2022. At the Grand Slam track meet in Philadelphia, Melissa Jefferson-Woodard delivered one of the most shocking results of the 2025 season. Known primarily as a 100-meter specialist, Jefferson stepped into the 200 meters against the reigning Olympic champion Gabby Thomas and flipped expectations upside down. Thomas, who had shown strong form earlier in the season with a win in Kingston and a runner-up finish in Miami, was widely expected to control the race with her trademark smooth transition and devastating top-end speed. But this time, the script changed. Jefferson attacked the curve aggressively, refusing to let Thomas dictate the tempo. Instead of chasing in the final 80 meters, Thomas found herself chasing from the gun. The difference was subtle yet decisive. Jefferson ran the bend like a seasoned 200-meter runner, maintaining pressure and entering the straight with momentum. Thomas, usually so composed and fluid, couldn't close the gap. It wasn't just a victory, it was a statement. The 200 meters in 2025 is no longer predictable, even for champions. In contrast, Elaine Thompson-Herah's performance at the 2022 Commonwealth Games was the definition of control and supremacy. Competing in Birmingham, Thompson-Herah wasted no time asserting authority. Exploding out of lane 7, she erased the stagger on the athletes outside her within the first half of the bend. By the time the field entered the home straight, the race for gold was effectively over. Her 22.2-second finish not only secured victory but also set a new Commonwealth Games record. While rivals like Favor Offaly and Christine Boma battled fiercely for silver and bronze, Thompson-Herah operated on another level. There was no uncertainty, no late drama, just precision sprinting from one of the sport's all-time greats. Even in a season that had included setbacks, she reminded the world of her championship pedigree. Comparing these two races highlights the evolution of the women's 200 meters. Thompson-Herah's win represented established dominance, a superstar reinforcing her legacy. Jefferson's victory, on the other hand, symbolized disruption. It showed how depth in American sprinting is growing, how specialists are expanding their range, and how Olympic champions are no longer untouchable. One race confirmed greatness. The other challenged it. Together, they prove that the women's 200 meters remains one of the most dynamic and unforgiving events in track and field. On any given night, legacy can be strengthened or shaken. And that uncertainty is exactly what keeps the world watching.